I used to do 6 to 8 exercises per workout, which often lasted for minimum 2 hours, thinking it was hardcore. And so if you have been exhausted after every single session but still look the same, in this video I'm gonna show you how I simplified the training and got better results. 55 to more than 70 kilograms, even overcoming some plateaus. By talking about the exercise selection, the intensity, and what matters most. If you don't know who I am, my name is Do. I help guys gain weight and strength, becoming bigger and stronger. Here's what I used to do. I trained every single day with 6 to 8 exercises per session, focusing on free weight, calisthenics, machine and cable exercises. And there were 3 working or main sets per exercise. The fun part is that as soon as I hit the targeted rep, which was 6, 8 or 12 reps, I would stop and then immediately increase the weight in the following set, and the number of main sets would get reset back to number 0. And then I gotta do the same weight, same heavy weight for 3 main sets like that. Also drop set in the last set of almost every single exercise there. And I had the rest time lasting for nearly 3 minutes. That's it. Even during the first few months, at the end of every workout, I did some martial arts related training. All of those cost me minimum 2 hours per session, and they might sound hard, at least to me at that point, because I didn't know anything. However, kudos to my younger motherfucker for having started it so that now I can share what is better recently. But before that, I want to tell you some reasons why it wasn't that efficient for me. First of all, I got physically drained. Of course, there were too many exercises, as you can tell, including shits, hitting the same muscle over and over again during a session like that, and some didn't even matter, like that martial arts training. I got a stupid progressively overload method, and I was resting too short. So eventually, it is so understandable that I could get physically exhausted, also mentally exhausted. The training style of me at the time was primarily bodybuilding. I knew that I got to do the hard work, especially when I don't feel like it, but I want to become an exception because I want exceptional results. So why don't I still train hard but with the stuff I like? So after that, I focus mainly on free weight and calisthenics, which most people do not do and cannot do as well. Also, big and strong guys like Eric Bugenhagen or Ian Basico, they have been doing these, and they also recommend doing these with less exercises for the same or even better results. So that sounds like lots of great sessions for me. Last but not least, I wasn't training hard and smart. So why both? If I have a session full of free weight and all heavy for many reps, obviously I will die. Obviously. And that's why recently I got a lower back injury to the left side, because only free weight. And that's why I said that mainly free weight and calisthenics, because I gotta incorporate machine or cable exercises to hit other sub-muscles of a group. And in this case, as I said before, the hammies in the legs, I should have used the leg curl machine to hit it rather than RDL, because I was too tired, too drained. So here's how I have been training to get smarter and better. 5-day cycle plan. Pull day, rest day, what is that? Push, yeah, leg day, rest, and then repeat. And I can incorporate some core training, abs training during one of those 2 rest days as well to maximize my growth, also prevent the injuries in the future, and maximum 2 exercises per big muscle group like that. For example, for the pulling workout, I would just do weight pull-ups and some kind of row. And recently I would like to have croc row. That would be really nice for my back without getting too exhausted and maybe getting injured. For pushing session, I would have weighted dips and bench press, easy. And for legs, squat, walking lunges, seated leg curl, the alternative to RDL, and the seated calf machine for legs. Why 4 exercises? Because there are 4 muscle groups within the legs. So we must have 4 different exercises for all of them. And some exercises for some small muscle groups as well within those, like the traps, the forearm, the wrist, the lower back, side out, the tricep, and the rotator cuff. 2 sets per exercise, and that's fucking it. Aiming for 10 and 15 reps respectively. Let's talk about the weight. Instead of being dumb as fuck like before, I will increase the weight in the next session. If today I have hit the targeted reps, I would even decrease it by 20 to 25% in the next set, which is the second one of today, to optimize training to failure, and rest for 5 to 7 fucking minutes, minimum 5 minutes. This is a kind of training with high intensity, low volume versus high in both beforehand, which was crazy. It is not safe for me. And I have been able to save a lot of time because they are compound exercises mostly, and the energy to get all the exercises hard like the other. And I was able to get back to where I used to be before the wrist injury, which hasn't healed 100% yet, but I could do it faster than before, than it used to take me, with 20 kg on weighted pull-ups and weighted dips with proper forms for fucking reps, dragon flag, L-sit hold, 43 kg per side on squat, minimum 10 reps, 35 kilograms per hand on walking lunges, etc. Those are the achievements of mine, and there are many others too that I am so proud of. So that's it. Hopefully it serves you and you would know how to train smarter, applying to yourself, bro. That's it. Goodbye.